My name is Stephen R. Johnson, and I was born in Boston, Massachusetts, and moved to the Northwest and right after the Second World War, and I've been here in Ish River country ever since. Ish River country is the Puget Sound country, and Robert Son, one of our great poets, I don't know if he coined the phrase, but he sure made it a good name for the Northwest. Ish River country being the Puget Sound area and the inland waters of the rivers that end in Ish. Like the Indians call a lot of their rivers like this. It must be the name for river. I actually don't know what it means, but the Swimminish, the Skokomish, the Skykomish, and many other rivers named with ending in Ish. So he calls it Ish River country. And anyway, so we're all part of the Ish River country here. And I became an artist in the 60s, and for some reason married art like you marry a woman. And I stuck with it too. I'll tell you, that's something you can say for sticking with art and poetry. It takes a lot of something to stick with it your whole life. And that's what we've all done here. And Sharon has dedicated herself to poetry as well and writing. And finally in her life she was able to put this gallery together. And she's wanted to have the gallery for people that have spent their lives as artists and poets and have been maybe unknown to even in this community. It's working with the poets. I got involved with the poets way back there with Tim McNulty and Robert Son in the early 70s when the ecology movement was happening, and we worked together to protect a lot of the areas, wilderness areas in the Olympics and Shai and the ocean coast, and Mike O'Connor was one of those people also I worked with. And so it's gone back a long time. There's a lot of history in the whole poet scene in Port Townsend here with the work they've done to protect the old growth forests and the wilderness areas and the other rivers of the Olympics. So we spent years working together. The writers, they write and they can tell the story, and I was a photographer, so I could contribute my photography with that. And they work together great, and they've been working together ever since. It's really amazing. And part of my work is like these paintings here. This painting here is part of my Earth from Earth series. It's good at about 50 feet. Best way to look at it, but the idea is of looking at the planet Earth the way you look at the moon. And I did a series of paintings about the planet Earth, and it hovers over the Earth like the moon, and sort of looking like at yourself in a mirror. And it's a delicate, fantastic planet that we live on, and could be it's the only one like it in the whole universe. The only one, the water planet. It could be. We don't know. Maybe it's the only planet that has life like as we know it on it. And so we have to take really good care of it.
I wanted to add something, Steve. I'm really moved by this talk that you're giving now. He has paintings even now in his car that have no home, which I would love to show on the video. I don't know if we can do it now. That's part of, I feel, kind of came to me from this talk was to make more known Steve's work.
So dança samba, vai. So dança samba, vai, 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 vai. So dança samba, vai. Je dansei o twist até demais, mas não sei me cansei o calypso, tcha tcha tcha. So dança samba, vai, 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 vai. So dança samba, vai.